Hi, I'm Helen, and I'm introducing you to my channel, All Things Helen. And that will be rather interesting. Um, my husband and I just bought a home 2 years ago, and in the home, I will get a chance to kind of let you see how my house looks because I love my home. Um, and I've done quite a bit in my house inside, but we're going to be doing some things on the outside. And I am so looking forward to that because transforming the outside is going to be, I want it to be like an oasis, some place that we can come and it's like having our own little vacation spot. Well, that's going to be extremely important since we are going through COVID 19, the coronavirus, and we can't be in contact with a lot of people in close proximity. So if I'm going to be on vacation, home is where the heart is. Let me kind of introduce you to myself. I live in Fort Worth, Texas, and I absolutely love my neighborhood. I also am married with four children, four adults, two daughters, and two sons. My youngest is 25 and my oldest is 35. So to kind of let you know where I am in the age bracket, okay? I'm not a millennial. But with that being said, I am educated. Eventually, you'll figure it out along the way. But I think that it'll be great, really great for me to do this channel because I have a lot of different perspectives about life. I come from a family of 10 children, and see that fly? Did you see it? I didn't grow up with the best of everything. My father is a pastor, my mother was a pastor's wife, and I was a PK. And my siblings and I sung all over the world, just about. We sung a lot, and when I graduated from high school, I kind of wanted to, well, no, I wanted to be a singer, but God had other plans for my life, and I met the man of my dreams, my husband, and we have learned together, we've grown together. I've been married a long time, almost 30 years, and in that process, um, we've been through a lot. So eventually, you'll get to hear about my journey as a mother, as a wife. I had to go to school full time, work full time, be a full time mother, full time parent, and I learned a lot along the way. So, one of the reasons why I wanted to start this channel is because not just for the homes, because I want to walk you through the process of my home and me changing things around. I love doing new things. I love looking at other videos and seeing what other people do, and then kind of putting in my own little perspective and my own spin on things. But I also would like to talk about some of the topics of today and possibly get you guys' opinion, but also interview some of my friends who are white, Asian, or whatever, and get their perspective and introduce you to them. And maybe we can have a better knowledge of how other people are and what they do in their lives, and also how they feel about racism or topics that are not so comfortable, like our president and what's happening in our world today and how we can change things. I want to be positive about it, and it's extremely hard to be in light of what's happening in our world right now. Um, but I feel like if you're are surrounded around the right people, then that talk and that conversation can change the perspective of other people as well. And maybe it'll change your perspective as an African American. Maybe hearing from them will change something, and maybe them hearing from me. Now, let's be clear. We've heard a lot of things from white people for a long time. And it's not very likely that I'm going to change my stance on how you treat us. But I think that we can come to a understanding, and we can all change things on how we are as people. because we bleed the same. We're born into this world, we die the same. When you die, your dirt gonna mix with mine. I don't think God is that's gonna change anything when you're in the ground. Just saying. But it's sad to me to see that people have an issue with race. It's sad to me. And it's hard for me as an African American not to allow those feelings to filter over into my life. But I trust God more than anything with who I am. And I don't think I would have survived without Him all this time. With that being said, I think that if we listen to Him, He can help us navigate our way through this. Number one, who we choose as a leader, because that's something I don't want to have to worry about when I'm taking care of my life. That's His job, to manage the world from everybody's perspective, not just from the white perspective or the black perspective, but from everybody's perspective to make it safe for everyone. Even when it comes to police brutality and all that, that should never be what we're dealing with right now. This shouldn't be an issue. However, it is. So that's something we have to talk about as a people. That's something we have to talk about and come to some type of agreement about how we're treated and how we can change things, even if it means defunding the police. And I think where people misunderstand what that means, defund means take away some of the money. If you look at the average salary of a police officer, we're paying a salary for you to beat us, to kill us, to stick your knee in our neck just because we don't agree with you. I got a problem with that. Okay, I told y'all I live in Fort Worth. We got a significant weather advisory. I'll tell you about that as soon as it comes up. Mind is distracted. Today at 7 o'clock, warning for our area, airport weather warning for lightning within 10 miles. About 4:30 through 7 p.m. rates expected. Rainfall rates of 1/2 inch per hour. It's going to be at the airfield, so I'm not quite sure if it's going to reach here, but it's supposed to be some flashes of thunderstorms, and that's a warning. That means it's happening right now, and it may be coming my way. And I'm sitting outside, so let me let you see how it looks out here. This is my yard, and that's the sky. So I want y'all to see something as well. This is all my hair care products. I sat out here on this porch, and I did what I call the big chop and cut off all of my hair. All of my hair. See? Okay. And so those are all of my hair products. So with me going natural, I still see a lot of areas where my hair is trained to a perm. And throughout the process, I guess it will eventually go back. I've had short hair before. It's been a while, but I've had short hair before. So it should be interesting to see. Sorry, guys. Should be interesting to see what happens with my hair from this point on. I had a great 4th of July, hanging out with my husband, my mother-in-law, my daughters, my sons, my husband, I said that, I think, my sister-in-law. And we just sat out here in the no-gravity seats. It was so much fun. But in that process, I ate a lot. And I am currently Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. I'm 5'11". I'm 200 pounds. I need to be at 170. So I got some losing to do. So, hopefully you'll be able to go on this weight journey with me. See what happens. But anyway, I shall be doing this more often, and I'm looking forward to letting you see me throughout this process. You learning me, and hopefully, you like what the content that I'm putting out, and I'm learning you, and you want to hear a little bit more about me. Enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Hopefully by Tuesday I'll upload something new. Be blessed.